Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Luis and today I will be showing you how to make edible Play-Doh. For today's activity, the recipe we will be using involves ingredients that many of you guys have available at home. This activity is also very soothing and very fun for your hands, so let's get started. For today's activity, we're going to need 1 cup of flour, 3/4 of a tablespoon of corn or vegetable oil, our mixing bowl, 2 tablespoons of salt, half a cup of water, food coloring, 1 spoon or a spatula to mix everything with, and then finally our measuring spoon and measuring cups. The first thing we're going to need to do for this activity is warm up our water in the microwave for about 30 seconds. While we let that sit on the side, let's go ahead and start mixing our dry ingredients. So we're going to do the 1 cup of flour into our mixing bowl. Next, we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of salt. And then go ahead and give that a bit of a mix with your spatula. This is going to make sure that as soon as we drop the water in there, everything will mix efficiently. Next, we're going to add our 3/4 tablespoon of oil. Okay, for the last ingredient, we're going to use the warm water. Please feel free to add in your food coloring if you're going to do your whole Play-Doh batch with 1 color. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to be splitting my Play-Doh and doing 2 different colors. So I'm going to wait until the end to do that for you. Keep mixing with your spatula until you get a bit of a chunky consistency. At which point you can go ahead and put the spatula or spoon to the side and start mixing with your hand in the bowl. After a few minutes of mixing, go ahead and take your Play-Doh out of the bowl and start mixing it by hand. One method that you can use is called folding, where you stretch the Play-Doh and then you fold it onto itself. This is going to ensure that everything is mixed properly and efficiently. After a few more minutes of mixing, go ahead and drop some flour onto your table or onto your plate and then mix your Play-Doh on there. This is going to help so that it finally keeps its own form and stops it from sticking to any other surfaces or your hands. Alright guys, and we're down to our very last step. So, if you already did the food coloring previously when you were mixing your ingredients, you don't have to worry about this step. You're officially done. But for those of you who wanted to do 2 different colors with the same Play-Doh batch, go ahead and split it now into either 2 or 3 different sections. Pick your colors and then squeeze it onto your Play-Doh. What you want to do from here is stretch it and fold it over itself. And then again in your hands, just like so. If you would like, another good way to mix around the color with your Play-Doh is by rolling it in your hands. Now, this process may take a few minutes to complete, so don't worry. Go ahead and keep folding your Play-Doh onto itself until you get the color desired. If you need to add some extra food coloring, I definitely encourage it. And there you have it guys, some perfectly edible and awesome Play-Doh that you guys can enjoy. Now, for the edible part, I will let you know that it did taste a little bit salty, but thank you guys so much for joining me in this activity. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Today, we learned how to properly mix household ingredients in the kitchen to make something that we can play with and also eat. Thank you so much guys. I hope you have an amazing day and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.